Oh my god, I have a headache now. And in this video, I'm going to go over the evidence of a potential huge new CSGO update, probably coming within the end of the year, and also what this update might include. Now, as many of you know, CS hasn't had a lot of updates this year at all, and even case-wise, there's been very few cases released. In total, I think there's been 33 cases released, and it still averages out to there being approximately, at least on the average, 5 cases per year. This year, there has only been 2 cases released. The first one being the Prisma 2 case that came all the way back in March, and the second case, of course, being the most recent one, the Fracture case, which came all the way back in August. So, only 2 cases in a year. First of all, that is very, very low. Second of all, this entire year, we haven't had any major CSGO updates. But I think we might actually be getting a pretty significant update soon, because if you look at 2 recent big updates, first of all, the Danger Zone update, which of course added the Danger Zone game mode and also the Danger Zone case, that came out in December 2018. Very late in the year, closing towards Christmas. I guess the Christmas break, people know that it's the holidays, people have money to spend. That's a good time to release a big update for CS. Secondly, another big update, the big update of the Operation Shattered Web, came the 19th of November 2019. So end of 2018, we got Danger Zone. End of 2019, we got Operation Shattered Web. If they keep this up, end of 2020 is probably going to be a good big update. Now, I've been asking around, I've checked Twitter, I've seen what other people think, and a lot of people think that this is related to Source 2. People are also linking this, that new CSGO Source 2 strings are being found in the latest Artifact update. Why do you even update this game anymore? Like, bro, there's 40 people playing Artifact. 72 players is the 24-hour peak. Dude, if I zoom in on today, there was literally 0 players in Artifact. What the fuck? Anyways, the fact that they're finding CSGO Source 2 code in the Artifact update might suggest that they're planning on doing Source 2 for CSGO. Hopefully, that's the case. I mean, I'm down for any update, but I think Source 2 is something that people have been kind of hyping into the ground. Like, when it actually releases, I'm not even sure if it's gonna live up to the expectations. And also, apparently, Simple said on his stream today that there's a big update coming in 1 month. I'm not even sure if this is true or not. I couldn't find the clip of him actually saying it. I just found people linking to this from Twitter. Now, some people aren't as easily hyped, like Soul, who's taking the more realistic approach, saying that TFW people don't understand that finding CSGO strings in Source 2 just means that they're reusing stuff from CSGO's S1 branch. It's the TF2 getting ported to CSGO's branch all over again. Basically, he thinks that all this will do is just hype up players for something that will never happen. Soul himself thinks that they're either making a new Counter-Strike game on Source 2, similarly to how Left 4 Dead is in the list, or that they had planned to port CSGO to Source 2 but stopped. Now, Soul also mentions this article, which is very interesting because it seems like they're just talking out of their ass. Sure, they say that it appears that some huge updates may arriving in CSGO in the near future, but then they go ahead and say that leaks are claiming that the competitive shooter is about to get 3 new game modes and several other big additions in Source 2. What? They're saying that according to CSGO Pro BHT, the 3 new game modes is a heist mode, which is like Payday, a retake mode, which seems to have been in the works for months, and 1v1 and 2v2 modes. Isn't 2v2 just Wingman? But yeah, if there were concrete leaks for this, I think there would be a lot of more people tweeting about it. They're also saying that apart from these 3 new modes, like it's definitely gonna happen, that CSGO is also getting 3 map remakes, including Office, Mirage, and Tuscan. First of all, why the fuck would they remake Office? Really? Mirage I can get. And why would they remake Tuscan? It's not even in the game. It hasn't been in the core game for so long. They also say that Danger Zone may undergo significant changes. Well, who fucking cares? Another ongoing rumor is that Source 2 port is nearly done, which may imply that we're about to receive the Source 2 update in a few months. Well, I don't think so. They also say that the next operation is closer than you think, and that CSGO will be receiving annual operations from now. And since the last operation came in November, the next operation should be coming in the next month. And of course, because they're journalist pros, they say none of the leaks have been confirmed by Valve as of yet. So I'm definitely more on Sul's side here. I think there might be a big update, but it's definitely not going to be Source 2. And at the same time, I'm not like that website thinking that there's definitely going to be yearly operations and that there's going to be significant map remakes and 3 new game modes. Of course, I'd love for that to happen, but let's be honest, that's probably not going to happen. Now, what would this new big winter update even contain? Well, I don't think it's going to be an operation, even though I would really love for it to be. If we look at the dates between these operations, it's just too long in between them. I really don't think that we'll be seeing another operation for a good while. I hope that Valve prove me wrong and that they release an operation, but I don't think so. Like, the time between Wildfire and Hydra was almost a year, and the time between Hydra and Shattered Web was literally over 2 years, so I don't think we're gonna see another operation for a while. Source 2, I also don't really think it's going to be. Even if it is, do people know what Source 2 even mean for the game? I think most people think that Source 2 is going to be this revolutionary new game almost. But from what I've read and seen people assume, then the changes for the end user probably won't be that big. And definitely with Valorant coming out and taking over a pretty decent chunk of the FPS scene, then I definitely think it's in CSGO's best interest to really make sure to put out a lot of new and interesting content for CS to keep as many players as possible still interested in the game and keep them playing. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and all the way until 2021 count the days until we get an update or an operation or something like that, because I've learned through the years of me being a Counter-Strike Global Offensive YouTuber that that is not smart, because even how much, it doesn't matter how much you want an update to come, it never comes if you wait for it. Just randomly at 3 AM it's gonna be a big update, but we won't be knowing it's gonna happen, we won't be waiting for it. So yeah, this video is more of like a funny speculations video of what may or may not happen, but hopefully what will happen is a major CSGO update before the end of the year. It would be good for CS considering it hasn't had major updates for the whole year. I think we're definitely at least gonna see a new big case before the end of the year, because there's only been 2 this whole year, which is way less than the average. But as I said, hopefully there will be a nice big update with it as well. Also, these bonus XP rank things, I've saved them all the way since when I got them in Operation Shattered Web. I'm not sure if anyone else is saving these, but I'm saving these because when it's 2021, we'll be getting a new service medal. So I'm thinking I'll use all of these tokens on like 1st of January. So hopefully I'll be able to get a really high service medal rank in 2021. But anyways, that's it for this video. I hope we'll see a major CSGO update, because we've really been missing out on CS updates this year. Sadly, even though it's been Corona, I think this would be the perfect time for them to release something. We haven't seen it yet, but hopefully we will before the end of the year. So thank you guys for watching. Now I'm going to go hibernate until the update drops. Yeah, it.